Good morning, everyone. I'm Caesar. And I'm Wilson. Today our topic is Make Sense, how to solve poverty in the perspective of high school students. So why did we choose this topic, Caesar? Is it because it's a serious topic, or is it because it's a poor topic? Okay, no more joking. This is our table of contents. We're going to talk about the definitions of poverty. We're going to talk about what causes poverty, the impact of the causes, and solutions. And we're going to give you a few suggestions from us that high school students can do. So, Wilson, what exactly is poverty? Well, poverty is a state or a condition that one or a community lacks of financial resources and essential for a standard of living. Each nation may have their own thresholds of determining people who are living in poverty. But then, basically, being poor is absolutely no fun at all. So, where do you think poverty exists, Caesar? Well, as you can see on this map, poverty actually exists everywhere. It's all around us. This is something that is so familiar to us. Right, but then what causes poverty and why does it exist everywhere? There's a lot of causes to poverty, really, but these two big causes are the more common, which is war and conflicts, as well as unstable government. Right, and these two things have led to a lot of problems that communities are suffering, which are having no health care, they have no clean water or sanitation, they have no quality education, they suffer from hunger and inequality, and they have poor infrastructures, which are no good at all. But then, we're going to talk about a few countries that are suffering above. So, firstly, Congo is an African country with 88 million people living there. So, this is potentially one of the richest countries on earth with a limited amount of resources as well as a rich soil. But due to a result of colonialism, slavery, as well as corruption, have turned it into one of the poorest, with 75% of its people is currently living in poverty. This shows that even the country with a limited potential could fall into this burden. Right, and for Syria, it's another example of how wars and conflicts have caused their change of their face of their country. Which, well, per se, Syria was a fast-growing economy country. It used to have more infrastructures, but then during 2011, as the Civil War broke out, which have claimed millions of lives, and leaving 82% of the remaining into poverty. Next, we have the America. The America is unarguably one of the strongest nations on earth, but still 11% of its population are currently living in poverty. This shows that even a country that is so advanced and developed could be vulnerable to this problem. Right, and this proves our points that poverty exists everywhere. So, Caesar, do you think there is any solutions? Well, there actually quite a bit. Right. But first, we all need to have a stable country. Thus, this is going to lead us into a stable economy. Right, and after we achieve a stable economy, we can do all of these things, which are saying reform the justice systems, give them quality educations, we can always absorb foreign investments, and after that we could improve the poor infrastructures, create jobs, and raise minimum wage for people. But then these things are way too big. What about the others, smaller things that we can do for poor people? Well, us as high school students could do a lot to help. We could pay it forward so the poor people who don't have money could have free meal. We could donate it or fundraising online or at school. Every penny helps. We could volunteer to help improving the life quality of poor people around us. Right. And after some research, I found that there's a school doing this event called 三代同化, which means that they're going to invite people from all generations to their school and cook for them, arrange activities with them, and then after those things, they're going to donate their stuffed toys or maybe clothes that are still in good condition for their children that are in poor buddy. Many a mickle make a muckle. We and the people around us already take action to solve this problem that all of mankind is facing. So how about you? If you have the chance to change someone's life completely, why not do it right now? That's it for our presentations. Hope it makes sense to you. And this is our references. Thank you for listening.